Why does Nikon make such heavy stuff? What's in it?
Today I get to work from home. Hey guys. So technically I'm working from home this morning, which means I get a little bit of an early start on my weekend. I have a meeting in about an hour and a half, so I'm trying to figure out a way to get some bird shots before work. I don't know how this is going to go. Well, I know what I'm doing. I see yellow-headed blackbirds. I love it. They're one of my favorites. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time with these guys, as much as can be afforded. All right, here we go. Well guys, one of the toughest things to do is to recognize that you're not getting what you wanted and to move on to another spot. It's so hard to watch birds all around you being active and you're sitting there waiting on one that's not participating in your little game. So we're moving on. Well, I got lucky. Just as I was walking out, I found a couple of them down in the reeds.
Look, there's a cormorant.
Yeah, look at
Those are so fun to watch.
Katie's the president of the Cormorant fan club. Aren't you?
Huh?
Aren't you the president of the Cormorant fan club? She loves cormorants.
The first time I ever saw one, I mean, he was swimming for the pleasure of swimming.
He was looking for food. So it just occurred to me that I'll probably carry this camera around for 5 miles this weekend. maybe stop for, you know, 2 and 3 hours at a time to photograph birds, and likely only get 5 pictures that I like. And this is a heavy camera. So
You know what I keep telling you?
what do you keep telling me?
To get the Sony,
Oh God.
because it's so light.
Yeah. She doesn't know how much the Sony costs, obviously. Yeah.
You don't have to get like the best Sony.
I have to get the best Sony, baby. Whatever it is, it has to be the best.
Your camera gets a lot of attention. Like, a lot of people come up to you like, that lens is huge.
Yeah? Is that what they all sound like?
Yeah. Like, hey man, how much that lens cut you back? Like, questions I would never in a million years ask. And so personally, I wouldn't want to carry around a camera that enormous. That's just my personal opinion. I wonder what's in that.
Also, I bet you can see the moon. I bet you can see the moon with that camera.
You have gotten a lot of really good moon shots with that camera, as a matter of fact.
So maybe we'll title this weekend, Living with a 600 millimeter. Is it worth it? Sometimes I don't know. My shoulder hurts already.
I say go lighter. Go smaller, go lighter. 100%. You know what's right.
But I won't look as cool.
Oh my word.
You know that.
Dude, does anyone care about looking cool anymore?
Leave in the messages. Does it matter? Do you think people that carry around big things like this look cool? Because that matters to me. I want to look cool.
I'll answer you right now, no. The answer is no.
She doesn't get it. So what just happened with Pippin, Katie?
So gross.
Just say it.
Eaten so much goose poo that he just threw up goose poo.
Our dog likes goose poo. So we've officially photographed everything in the park, I think. Got coots and red-winged blackbirds and I know, huh? So what are we gonna do tomorrow, Katie?
Humana. We could go to Shakespeare.
So we're thinking about doing a park tour. Boise Park tour.
Esther Simplot.
Esther Simplot. So many beautiful places. Ooh, look, a Eurasian, no, a green-winged teal. You see him, Katie? So pretty. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Why does Nikon make such heavy stuff? What's in it? I think you should go with some lighter gear, baby. Like, especially now that you're really getting into it even more and you're lugging this around, and you know we like taking those long hikes. I mean, you've invested quite a bit in Nikon and they're great, but if they're not gonna lighten things up, come on, people, then why are you feeling so loyal to this brand?
13, yeah.
13 pounds
Yeah.
that you're lugging around on your shoulder all day,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. Your shoulder is hurting.
But think of all the beautiful pictures I get.
They're beautiful, but it's the photographer, not the equipment. We've seen that time and time again. We've seen people with amazing equipment and their pictures aren't as high quality.
But if you're taking very high quality stuff with a 300 millimeter and then you get a 600 millimeter, it's even better quality. So there's that too. Yes, I can get good images with a 300 millimeter, but when you put a 600 millimeter in my hands, whoo, lordy, awesome pictures, awesome.
Huh? Stuck up much?
All right, bottom line, I'm leaving the 600 at home today. I'm taking a 100 millimeter macro lens and a 70 to 300, and I'm gonna see what kind of images I can take. That and my shoulder does hurt, so there's that. Thank you, Katie, for pointing that out. Let's go take some pictures, come on.
So Katie and I are at the Idaho Botanical Garden. It's a little early in the season, so not a lot of blooms yet, but we're getting to see some of these, you know, just the new blossoms, right? The new little leaves that are coming and sprouting onto the trees. And I've only got one little bitty camera, and this one, of course, that I'm filming with. So we're gonna try and just make beautiful pictures without carrying around that honking big doggone butt lens. So here we go. So I told Katie that I was going to the bathroom. I didn't tell her that I was going to grab this other lens. I told her I wasn't going to be bringing a big lens today, but there's birds. What am I going to do? I have to take pictures of birds. I can't do it with a 100 millimeter, so I'm going to do it. Hey baby, I'm back.
Find that in the bathroom? That huge camera?
There were birds. I had to get a picture of birds.
Did you get the nuthatch?
Not yet. I'm gonna go by there.
It keeps moving from that tree to that pine tree behind you.
Yeah?
Back and forth. But
Oh,
it's going to turn on that hole.
I'm gonna go give it a try.
And finches everywhere.
I love you. Aren't you glad I brought the big camera?
Yeah.
Well guys, that's that. We enjoyed ourselves at the park. I couldn't
help myself from grabbing another lens out of the car, but I'm a bird photographer. What do you want from me? Okay, I can't just carry around a 100mm lens. But we did get some great macro shots. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with us. As always, like the videos, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. You know, what's your thoughts on heavy equipment? Is it worth it? Is it worth it carrying that big lens around? Once again, thanks. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend.